Hello everyone and welcome to another Warhammer series, albeit this one will be a bit different. I've always enjoyed telling stories, and even in video games I like to make things interesting. The world of Warhammer is one of the places where this can be possible. This will be my first roleplay campaign. I want to play a legendary lord, give them objectives based on what they will most likely do, and try to play them as they would act. Before I get too far though, I'd like to invite you to subscribe if you enjoy this content, as well as comment and like the videos, as that will let me know your interests. Now, before we get to the Lord and the lore, this playthrough will be modded, and I'd like to briefly go over the mods we'll be using. First off, we have the SFO Grimhammer III. I love using this mod, as the title of it states. It's the simply fun overhaul mod that affects things such as unit stats, building stats, and lords and hero skill trees. This mod is here just to add a bit of variety to the gameplay. Using SFO also means using multiple SFO submods for other mods. One of those mods is Landmarks of Legend. This mod adds landmarks to various cities across the map for each different faction. Along with the landmarks come special units and regiments of renown for some factions. It does come with an SFO submod that brings the stats of these landmarks and units in line with SFO. Along with Landmarks of Legend, we also have the Heroes of Legend is another mod we'll be using to add in the variety to every faction. This mod includes some special legendary lords, but also legendary heroes which are recruited from some of the landmarks and Landmarks of Legend. There's also an SFO submod for this as well. We'll also be using a few mods in with the campaign map. We'll fly through these pretty quick. We have Dynamic World, which changes the look of areas based on which faction holds them. There's the Empire there. We have Campaign Weather Overhaul. It is in to spruce up the different areas, add a little bit of weather everywhere. And finally, we have Ultimate Lighting 2.0 to make everything on the map kind of pop. We also will be using several mods dealing with factions themselves. There's Mixu's Unlocker, Mixu's Legendary Lords to add more powerful factions to the map. Don't forget the SFO submods and assets packs. Legendary Characters with the SFO submod and assets packs as well to add even more powerful factions. And finally, Mixu's Mousillon is included just to add more theme to the campaign. Finally, the last mod we will highlight is the big one, the Old World Campaign map. This large and very detailed map will play a huge role in roleplay campaigns going forward. The map is honestly beautiful and very, very detailed. I look forward to using this quite a lot. There are other mods in the mod list, and I hope to get them compiled into a list that we can get into before the series itself begins. But now, on to the main event, the Lord and the lore. Welcome to Sartosa, a city of pirates, lorded over by the pirate princess Carmen Sicilieri and the many pirate lords that now call it home. Gold is coming in, pirates are prospering, but the pirate lords always want more. Not too far from Sartosa we find Aranessa Saltspike, the Queen of the Tides, our main lord for this campaign. Aranessa's past is a mystery to most. Some rumors say her and her ship, the Swordfish, rose straight out of the sea by the will of Manon. Others whisper that she is the daughter of a Norseman, cast out for reputations. In truth, she was born in the north. More specifically, she was born to the ruling Norscan family of Skjold. The chieftain, already unhappy to have a daughter, also saw the daughter with mutations. Her legs came together into a fin, like a mermaid, and as was the Norscan way, she was cast into the sea. Rather than dying, the story goes that Aranessa was carried away by a school of daggerfish and taken to an island where she was raised by a trio of sea nymphs. While on the island, Aranessa became fascinated with the ships that would wreck upon the shores. She would learn as much as she could about these ships, and one day, she would cut off her fin and tie the blades of a couple of sawfish to her legs. After a time of healing, she set out on one of the intact rowboats into the great sea. It was here she was found by the Swordfish. The crew was fascinated by her, and she immediately climbed up to the crow's nest. Despite starting off mute, she became well respected as a sailor, then first mate, and eventually captain of the Swordfish when the original captain was devoured by sea gargoyles. We find Aranessa now face to face with the remnant of a time when Cetra the Imperishable took to the seas. The Vulture Fleet, a faction of Tomb Kings that have long stayed hidden upon the Isle of Sartosa. It is here where our story of Aranessa begins. As a quick aside, I am playing this campaign as taking place before the events of Dreadfleet, but the ending might get us close to there. Which brings us to what our objectives in this campaign will be. To start off, we need to secure the island of Sartosa. Not only will we need to secure it, we will need to keep it. Objective number 2 for Aranessa is to destroy whichever Norscan power is dominant in the north, as Aranessa hates Norskins. Objective number 3 is to raise Skjold, no matter what faction holds it. Skjold is Aranessa's birthplace and the source of all of her ire. By raising Skjold, we can destroy the legacy of her father, who expelled her to the oceans. The final objective is to head to the Seamaw and secure it. By this time, I would imagine some powerful faction has taken over, and the pirates of Sartosa have made the decision to band together, destroy those who had come from the Maw, and take their plunder. I am very much looking forward to this campaign. Vampire Coast is a favorite faction of mine, and I wish they got just a little bit more attention from CA, but we can still have a lot of fun with them, such as raiding some coastlines. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video as we begin Aranessa's journey. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.